Good morning, guys. Just a quick video to explain your percentages of a whole. You guys are going to be doing page 54 to 55 today, number 1 to 3. When you do the red square exercise, which is in the gray portion of page 54, and it's explaining what to do, the first thing that it reminds you is what is a percentage. Okay, a percentage is a mark that is out of 100. So a percentage is essentially a fraction that is just represented as a different number, and the symbol that it uses for percentage is the diagonal line with the two dots on either side of it. Really simple, we know this. We get percentages for our marks all the time. Right, now, what becomes difficult is when you are converting a mark into a percentage, right? So the first one that they do is they give you 30% that they want you to convert it into a fraction. That's really, really simple. We know that a percent is out of 100. So it's 30% is 30 out of 100. Simplified is 3 over 10, right? Then we go to the second one where it's asking you to write a fraction as a percentage. So they've switched it around now. The example that they've given you is 3 over 5. All right, now let me show you exactly what it is that they've done. You may think to yourself, why is it that we have a fraction of 100 over 1? First of all, it's an improper fraction, which you said is not ideal for maths. Now, just bear with me on this one. The fraction of 100 over 1, any fraction over 1, it is representing a whole. In this case, your whole number is your percentage, which is your mark out of 100. Now, you cannot multiply this by a whole number, so we've converted it to a fraction of 100 over 1, which is essentially the same as 100. Okay, now instead of working diagonally or switching or changing or golden rules, etc., we don't need to bear those in mind. All we are doing is we're multiplying 3 by 100 and 5 by 1. So 3 multiplied by 100 is 300. 5 multiplied by 1 is 5. Now we want a simplified answer and we don't want an improper fraction, right? So what we do is we see how many times does number 5 fit into 300. It fits in 60 times, right? Now we need our golden rule. So we went 300 divided by 5. Now we've got to go 5 divided by 5. And 5 divided by 5 gives you 1. So you've got 60 over 1, which is the same as 60%. Nice and simple. Now, we've got another example on this side over here. We have 4 over 5. Right. First thing that we need to do is we need to multiply it by our fraction of 100 over 1. So we multiply it by 100 over 1. Now remember, we don't work diagonally, we simply work laterally. That means from left to right, okay? And 4 times 100 is 400. 5 multiplied by 1 is 5. Now we need to simplify our fraction, right? How many times does the number 5 fit into 400? It fits in 80 times. How many times does 5 fit into 5? It fits in once. So we know 80 over 1 is the same as 80%. It's quite a simple technique, and my cat approves with this method. So that's how you can use the second technique. And if you have any difficulties, let me know, and Kelly and I will give you some assistance.